We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Trojans will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a toss to the left side. They can't stop him. Tackle made after a big gain. Put it into the 36.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. Here's a handoff on a counter. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Wideouts now clustered. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Dropping back, it's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it
This guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Off to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Lane. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Here comes a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The pocket breaking down. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback in the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense takes the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
1st and 10 play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And the pass is incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's got it from 58 yards away. Never in doubt. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Mayava. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And this is an ugly shank. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas.
On the set.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Manning. On the move now. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Looking for a receiver. He's going to take off. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially.
It's a fumble. They scoop up the ball.
Come on, man.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's running out of time here. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
It's the running back in the flat. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The game makes it second and medium. Caught in the backfield. It's Sanders. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy.
I got CDA. I ran 2 RPOs. I don't want to hear that. I ran 2.
Nice catch on first down for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw.
You don't see 3 RPOs this game.
To get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Completion makes it second and short. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense faces third and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. He's got his man in the open field. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback making some changes at the line. The pass rush closing in. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Back to throw. It's Manning. A quick throw to the right. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains 6 after the miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to scramble. On the run.
Damn, you played it perfectly.
Over the middle. It's Lane. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. There's contact on the throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Breaks into the open. The 50. Past the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. A huge defensive score.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Play action here on first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Mayava. Snags the quick throw. Powering through a tackle. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
Yeah, I had to lock in that job. Let's go.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made. A lot of space now. Oh, what a cut and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. And he just goes down there for a sack.
You know, once you leave the pocket, you're a fish in shark-infested waters for this defense.
You're still sick and tired of doing that to it, too.
Here's 2nd down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Checks this down to the right.
He'll be brought up. He's out of the backfield and shows his hands to a nice catch. He'll drop back to the 3rd down.
To the left side. And it's caught inside the 10 and still
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. You can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he's so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6th play.
Trying to make a play from deep in the end zone. Small job. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the round, they'll set up at the 16. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he gets the positive yards here. Just from sitting up here looking down there, I kind of have a sense that they want a little bit more on that play. What's the play here on second down of this offense? Quarterback drops back, holding the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the left side, an explosive play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Two-back set, quarterback freeze, quarterbacks. The play fake, he'll look to throw it.
Let's game.
As we take a look to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback score? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And looking for a big play here. Way downfield for a huge catch.
Oh no, I don't know no more.
First down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Trojans line up here in 1st and 10.
Nigga Hill disrupted my offense, bro.
It was another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple of touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you gotta keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The pocket breaking down. The junior quarterback inaccurate at that time behind the receiver.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanking. He still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
It's an out route.
Look at short one in that pass.
Sit out for the 44. That's good for a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. It's a nice conversion here on third down. We got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play. That's what I really love about this quarterback. He looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
There's the handoff. You're looking to throw it. It's a short completion of the big tight end. He loves that about. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. It's been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Scanning the field. It's Mayava. Pressure is coming.
Ah, man, I thought he grabbed it.
Well, they don't
behind that tier.
Damn, bro, this defense line crazy.
You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you. Bringing pressure. Pick up a 6.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free running like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion on 1st down, we can throw it again.
That nigga been getting me. You been getting me with Hill all game, bro. That jump been pissing me off. Yeah.
Stretch run of this very interesting. Yeah, now the pressure.
That nigga Hill been pissing me off.
And their offense, the momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They'll bring it down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Working clock with the ground game. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Comes up with the catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this 1st down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll run it from the gun. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Now here's the toss play. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone. That play makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The clock is still running, not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. He's already at it again.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
See, that's how you limit what the offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.